Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Medabots Rokusho. The last time we continued on in Milky's castle and now we're finally gonna end this place off. I should take note of my setup, however. Everyone still has multi-legged parts on, however I have anti-air and anti-sea parts on my second and third Medabots, as well as the carnival just to have an increased hit ratio, because this next boss fight is troublesome, to say the least. So let's just see what's going on. Dark Master, you're a coward. Give back the children. Ah, help me! Does it go like this?
I'm impressed you've made it this far. But now, how are you going to defeat me?
We have a hero with us.
You fool!
How are you making the floor vibrate? Hero, show me your power. You must save the children. Okay.
Your death shall be in vain, human.
Alright, the Dark Master has two new Medabots. Which are the Flig-Flag, which is the frog type one on the top, and sea type, which is why I have the anti-sea type weapon on my queen. And the Flig-Flag is not too bad. Its only ability that all three of its parts have, I believe, is Conceal, which makes it just harder to hit, which is why I actually brought along the Carnival part so I could have a 100% hit rate against him. Then there's Hell, Crimson King. Air-type Medabot, which is why I brought the anti-air parts along, and it only has one ability, Destroy. And I'll let you see what Destroy does yourself, to put it lightly, because it's Hell. All three of its attack parts have it. Anti-air parts are the recommended to go against them, though. Otherwise, main strategy, use Scout first turn just to increase any hit ratios you might have, and then just go all out. Alright, so here's Destroy. Misses if the Medabot is facing towards the user. And basically if it's in their charge phase. However, if the Medabot they're targeting is in their radiation phase, which if I recall the way it works is that it's similar to a berserk attack in that it targets the closest person to the middle of the field, well, just take a look. If it's not terrifying to look at enough, Destroy, minus 35. Destroy, minus 20. It is basically 2, maybe 3 meta parts destroyed no matter what. There is no way to counter it aside from strategically thinking forward and knowing when it's going to have a turn. Anti-air parts are the best way to go about this, as with anti-sea. By the way, speed up theme this part is the final battle theme from Ocarina of Time. I love this track. Really, as long as you get Crimson King out of the way, this fight isn't too bad, because Flig-Flag himself is really weak. Anti-Sea and Carnival kind of neuter him. Sadly, though, my Carnival part got taken out pretty quickly. But really, once you get rid of the Crimson Kings, this fight is nowhere near as scary, but with them, it's nightmare-inducing, because if your let's say your leader is too fast, you could potentially, turn 1, lose your head part. And that's not good on several levels. I do not like Destroy, but admittedly, getting it is really good, because Destroy is really useful. Sadly, I got only their air leg parts, which are pretty good leg parts, admittedly, but there's better ways that could have gone.
It can't be beaten by a human.
Finally, the Dark Master is beaten. Okay, that happens. You gotta wonder what would have happened if we theoretically lost that fight in terms of like the in-attraction storyline. Because would it have just ended there, or would they have come up with some Deus Ex Machina for the Dark Master to be defeated anyway? I don't know. Either way, let's go talk to Milky. Good job, good job. Hero, please come this way. This time our hero was... what was your name? Ikki. Let's have a big hand for Ikki. Woo!
Clap, clap, clap.
Thanks for helping out, Ikki. I'm going to give you the stuffed animal Rappy for your participation. All right. And we got a stuffed animal Rappy. Everyone, have a great day. Please go use the door downstairs to exit. All right, so we're finally done with this place. That only took 3 parts. For some reason, they make this area really long. And there might be a reason for that later on. That stuffed animal's so precious. You want it? Yup. Should I give the stuffed animal Rappy to Erica? If you're on the cat medal quest, say yes. If you're on the middle class like I am for Karen, say no. It wasn't that important anyway. Hey, Ikki, isn't the witch's castle lovely? I wish I'd become the princess of this castle. Not a chance. You want to say something? Nope. Hey, want to go again? Line up again? Now you're in trouble. I feel kind of bad for always dragging you with me. I'll go by myself this time. Yeah, I don't want to have 6 parts in that area. Thank you very much, Erica. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Yeah? You need me? You didn't see a girl around your age come by any chance, did you? Is something wrong? She went on a tour in the Witch Haze Castle and hasn't come back. Ugh. I asked the person in charge, but he said he didn't know. I don't know what to do now. There's a lot of minor typos like that. Children are vanishing in the witch's castle? Now that I think of it, Karen was on that tour. What happened to her? First, let's ask the guy in charge. And the guy in charge is in a very weird position because he's out here. Okay, let's line up, people. Excuse me. Huh? What do you want? I heard a girl vanished in the castle somewhere. That's not possible. First, there's no way to get lost in the castle. That's true. Stop saying nonsense. Line up, everyone. And then I talked to him again because I thought the dialogue might change, but it doesn't. So, if there's no way to get lost in the castle, that means we need to take a closer look in there, so let's talk to Erica again. Oh, Ikki, did you come back for me? Should I say yes, or should I say no? What are you mumbling about? I was standing in line for you. You better appreciate me and stand in line, too. What? For me? Come on, let's go. Hi, everybody. Huh? No, that's for me. Welcome to the Witch's Castle. The evil Dark Master lives here. So, ready for an adventure? Here we go! I'm a little excited. I should separate from the others and go check out the first floor. And if you're paying attention, in the room where we got the stuffed animal Rappy, there was another route we could have gone on. Although admittedly, re-entering a ride like this does remind me when I was a kid when I went on It's a Small World like 8 times. I was a strange child. What are these stairs for? Sorry, hero boy. Only staff are allowed beyond this point. Okay, we're fighting Milky, and she has 2 new Medabots. Sunwitch on the top and Wolfeel on the bottom. This is a pretty easy battle, especially if you brought along any NTC parts like I have on my Chameleon there. Basic way to go against this, the Wolfeels on the bottom can strengthen themselves up and also use a Thunder attack, which will obviously freeze you. That's a good thing to have victory armors for if you're using an all-male team. And we're seeing the Sunwitch's only ability, Pushover. Does damage, and it makes you forget your next action if you input one. However, it does more damage when you're in your charge phase as opposed to your radiation. In fact, I think in the radiation phase, it does a set 1 damage. Because, you know, you already kind of got past the thing it was trying to do to you, so, yeah. And I believe it also targets the member who's closest to the middle of the field. Admittedly, this fight, if you don't have anti-C parts, can be kind of troublesome, but the Wolfeels have pretty low armor, all things considered, so it's not a fairly challenging fight. It can get annoying, especially if you only have 1 member left and it's facing a faster Sunwitch, in which case you'll never get your turn off, but, well. Keep in mind, though, if you're trying to think of good strategies to use against boss fights, Sunwitch parts are actually pretty good to get out of this fight, because Pushover can be quite useful in the right hands. And also, it depends on your setup, but it's there. I believe I end up getting a Sunwitch part from this too, so that's good for me later on, I suppose. And that's about all I have to say about this fight. Nothing really special. I am kind of surprised, though, because not a fan of Sunwitch's overall design, though. There are some good Medabot designs and some bad ones, and some that are just in the middle. I think Sunwitch is on the bad end of that spectrum. Yeah, though, in terms of recommendable parts to get from this Metro battle, I do recommend getting the Sunwitch parts. Wolfeel parts aren't the worst, particularly if they are the Thunder variety, but Sunwitch are more recommendable. Oh, hey, Queen leveled up. Now you've done it. I'll make you the jewel of my collection. What? Collection? Ah! What do you collect? Oh. Oh. Ugh, ouch. What's this? Big guy, are you okay? Haven't I seen you somewhere before? We've been in prison. This is the room where they lock up kids. Now I remember. You're the girl that was circled in the roller coaster picture. Which means the others are. Why are you here? A bunch of people dressed really strangely said that we were going to have to join the Rebel Rebel gang. What'd you say? Then Karen is... That she's not here. I wonder if Karen's okay. I don't want to put on such a lame outfit. Yeah, it's also kind of oddly gimpy for kids to put on. That witch Milky, her hobby's collecting cute kids, so she and the Rebel Rebel gang are working together to gather kids. That's creepy. I want my mommy. Aren't you one of the girls who was on with us on the tour? In fact, you were gone at the end. We're saved, we're saved. Hey everybody, let's ask him to be that stupid Medabot guarding us. Yay, now we can go home, finally. Big guy, he's got the key to the stairs, but he's on the other side of the bars. Let us handle it, big guy. Nya, weakling. Rebel Rebel Spedabot. Oh, that's, ooh. Hey, I won't let you talk trash about me. Oh boy, guess we need to fight some Medabots then. Of course, that'd be expected in this game. Hey, big brother, good luck, bro. Hey, I said not to push. You were saying some nasty things, weren't you? It wasn't me. And I'm fast-forwarding this fight entirely, but we actually have a new Medabot here, Jorat. This is actually one of the few places in the game you can actually fight this thing. But you can actually buy all of its parts from the first Hop Mart in Riverview City. So, nothing too annoying. I don't even remember what parts it uses. I think it's mostly scalp-based. Nothing too annoying, though. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this. Admittedly, this fight can take a while, though, just because, as usual, Turtley Bear has a bit too much HP for its own good as an early game enemy. Recommendable parts are still Turtley Bear over Jorat, though, because Jorat's pretty pathetic. Though I do remember my first playthrough, I had a Jorat with me the entire time because I had no idea what I was doing. I still have somewhat of an idea. Let me restart that sentence. I still am not the best at this game, but I at least know what all the parts do. Ah, Shrimplips! Why have I heard that name before? Alright, we did it! We can go home! I recommend saving, by the way. Alright, we did it! It's a pretty sturdy looking door. Wait! You're the one who was with Karen, right? Who? I don't know her. The girl who held your hand and took you around before. Why don't you tell me where she is? I don't know. Tell me. Do you really want to know? Then you better win. Okay, then. Oh, it's you. The leader of the elementary school division of the Wubba Wubbos. Shrimplips. So is that your birth name, or what? That's a really strange name. Oh. Oh. Rubbo. And we have to fight a random Rubbo, but we've already seen this setup before, so I am editing it out. And I don't even know why I'm showing the part I got, because I've already got like 6 of those. Rubbo! I knew grown-ups can't be relied on. What are you doing this for? We brainwashed them and make them Wubba Wubbos. There are already too many stupid grown-ups in the gang, but if we train them while they're young, they can grow up to be great Wubba Wubbos. Either way, they grow up to be stupid. I'll be your opponent. So I guess it's time for us to fight Shrimplips, who only has one type of Medabot. Gentle Heart, whose heart is not as gentle as you'd think. It only has 2 attacks. Attack Clear and its own Berserk Hammer attack. Attack Clear, by the way, is actually a trap type attack that, once activated, will slam down on the Medabot and just erases the attack they were supposed to use. It's kind of like Pushover, only it doesn't deal damage and it cannot miss ever. If you stick to just Meta Forces, you are honestly kind of good. But one important thing about this fight is that you want to get recommended parts here. Get one of the arms. Doesn't matter which. I prefer the left arm, which is the golden hammer, but both arms are really good. And even then, for beating this fight, you get the head and legs anyway. So get one of the arms. The gold hammer on the left is my preference. Why? The gold hammer, which I think he just used actually, is one of my favorite parts of the game. It's basically a much better Peepo hammer, and I love it. And if you're playing Medabots especially, The upgrade to People Hammer on the Zorin that Dr. Armand used earlier, this is the first easy opportunity you have to get a really good Berserk Hammer parts. Not to say that some of the other Berserk Hammer parts are bad, but Peepo Hammer, its upgrade, and Gold Hammer are just like some of the best in the game. Because they have decent attacks while also having good chain reaction abilities. The one downside to Gold Hammer is that, the Golden Hammer rather, is that it has very low base rate of a success at I think 8. But at this point, your stats should more than make up for that. And that's all I have to say about this fight, really. It is worth noting, though, that the Rubber Robo bosses, like this guy and Squid Guts when we fought him earlier, have a unique battle theme. The Rubber Robo bosses are, I think, off the top of my head at least, the only other boss fight in the game that has a unique battle theme, aside from maybe the final boss. Well, actually, yeah, the final boss. And I think one other that I can't remember off the top of my head. Either way, Shrimplips, despite having some decent Medabots, doesn't really take good advantage of them and is pretty easy. And for beating this fight, I ended up getting... Oh, baby, Gold Hammer. Love it. Really good part. Decent armor, too, so it's better than People Hammer on that regard, too. I'll be basically using that for the rest of the game, though I don't think I use it for a few parts, for whatever reason. And then you get the head and leg parts of the Gentle Heart. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna tell my grandpa on you. Who's your grandpa? Okay, everyone, this time we're really going home. Yay! Daddy, Mommy! I wonder what Mom and Dad are doing. Nah, this isn't the time to think like that. I gotta go find Karen. I tried to think of a witty joke to put there, but I couldn't think of anything. Either way, where could Karen be? Gee, I wonder. Karen!
Hello, Ikki.
You're safe. Why are you all by yourself?
I got lost again. Little boy found me and brought me to the castle. But I got separated from everyone again in the castle.
God, you're so clumsy. Are you feeling okay?
I get lightheaded so easily, so my father always tells me to take it easy and rest more. But I run away because I want to go out and play.
Ah, kids. Wow, Karen, sometimes you really act boldly. At least you're safe, right? Let's go back.
While I was lost in the castle, I found this.
A male version of the Tin Pet?
I only collect female versions of the Tin Pet. Do you want this?
It doesn't really matter what you say here because, like I said before, there are 10 Tin Pets in the game, and the 4 female ones out of those 10, you're basically going to get no matter what. So I'm going to say yes just because might as well, right? Might as well have one earlier than later. It doesn't really matter, and I don't think this affects the quest in any way either. Thanks, I'll keep this. Time to go home. The most it might do is give an extra few points towards the Karen's question mark medal quest, but otherwise it doesn't affect it in any way, really. Karen!
Father,
I thought I told you to rest up in the first aid station.
I'm sorry.
Now come along.
Oh, Father!
Her father is so scary. I kind of understand why she runs. Oh, hey, Erica. And Select Core.
Ikki, where were you?
It's Erica and the Select Core. Why are you here?
What do you mean, why? I sat here and waited for you, but you never came out, so I went to the Select Core.
It's good to see you're safe.
Get moving. Now we're in trouble.
We have apprehended all the members of the Rubber Rubble gang that were hiding in the castle, returning to my original position.
It's time for us to go home. We've got to hurry to the dock and catch the ferry.
Wonder what happened to that Shrimplips kid. Yeah, that's a good question. Also, I keep getting this weird feeling about Medabot Island. Ugh, now isn't the time to think about stuff like that. Mom and Dad are waiting for me. Yeah, how did Shrimplips get away anyway? Also, I kind of feel bad for Erica this playthrough, because I basically ditched her this entire Medabot Island because of the way that the cat and question mark metal quests work. Also, if you want to get any more Medabots on Medabot Island at this point, it's your last opportunity to go do so for a long while, so I recommend doing that now if you have to. So let's board the shark. God, that's such a threatening looking boat. The Shark? Kind of a lame nickname for a ship. I agree. I didn't close my eyes on the roller coaster at all.
Oh, Ikki! I was looking for you. I figured you were on the same ship.
You were looking for me?
I just wanted to say thanks to you. I've never had so much fun in my life. Really, thank you very much.
You don't have to thank me. More importantly, are you feeling okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Sorry to make you worry. Huh?
I'm really happy that I can come to Medabot Island. I got to know more about you, too. Right now, the only thing I want to do is run home and tell Mom and Dad about all what happened. I wonder what they'll say.
Ikki, you really have some good parents, don't you?
My parents are the best.
What a cute stuffed animal.
Now this? I got this when I played the role as the hero of the Witch's Castle.
You are a wonderful hero, Ikki.
Should I give the stuffed animal Rappy to Karen? Since I'm on the question mark middle quest, yes. If you're on the cat middle quest, you already gave it to Erica, so you don't see this anyway. In fact, there's more than one reason for that, too, because this sequence actually depends on your actions in the quest so far. Since I'm on the question mark middle quest, and I've done basically everything I could for it so far, Karen showed up, but if you're on the cat middle quest, Erica shows up. I'll give this to you, Karen.
Are you sure? After all you did?
Yeah, I want to give it to you.
Thank you very much, Ikki. I'm very happy.
Whoa, Karen, don't cry. Oh, man.
You should go home and relax. When you feel more up to it, let's hang out again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right, the Screws were on the island with us. I actually forgot about that. They were only there for the Medabot tournament, but yeah, that was the thing. Hey, Coach, you're just gonna leave Karen there? Good lord, man. And I suppose that's why Karen's dad's there. Do we have to come out one at a time? Really?
See you later, Ikki. I already told your mom and dad that I'd taken you with us.
But they might be worrying about you, so go see them as soon as possible, okay? Yeah, let's go do that. It's been a while since we were home. It's been about, I think, close to 5-6 parts at this point, actually. So let's go see how they're doing.
Welcome home, Ikki.
I'm back. I got a phone call from the Amakazake family. She told me that about you to Medabot Island.
I'm sorry we couldn't take you there, Ikki.
Sorry I couldn't take you, Ikki. Next time for sure. That's alright, guys. I know you have a lot of important things to do. Ikki. I have many things I want to tell you. First, flashback for story time. Or we just white it on the floor, good lord. Yesterday I talked to you so much and I passed out. What's going on today? Oh yeah! What if Dr. Aki's done fixing my Metaparts yet? Oh yeah, the ones back from when we were in Adoro. Yeah, what if we should go check on those.
Your father's always just lying around the house.
Bunch of the Robo gang got to Medabot Island, huh? Ah, well, at least they don't know about our efforts in that. But with that, I'm going to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 15, we're going to head back to the Medabot Research Center and see if Dr. Akihabara has finished fixing our parts yet. See you guys then.